Hello, friends. Welcome once again. I'm Audhendra Yadav. The news that is I want to share with you about the very discrimination that male doing against the females all over the world. That's why we are talking about gender equality. These are the social issues that I am talking about. Why I am talking about today? The reason is the Iran actually passed the law called dress code bill. They passed through their parliaments. Strict Islamic dress code they are mandating for the women. Iranian women, you know, in Iran since last 2 years, a protest is going on about the authoritarian regime there who has strictly imposing Hizab and other Islamic dress code. I don't know, it is because I am not a scholar of Islam, but I do know that in the present scenario, in the modern time, many dress code is any kind of dress code can be forcefully applied to anybody. I don't think so. We are living in a modern world where we can rationally examine what is right and what is wrong. Every religion, I must say this, I am admitting that every religion has some moral principles, moral values, ethical moral principles, which has been, which is the core component of a religion. That is good for the society. Religion is nothing. Nobody knows the connection of the God. What the connection you have with the God, nobody knows. No, uh, nobody knows where the God lives. These are the nonsense issues. But the religion has some core principles and ethical moral principles which guides the how to run the society. Okay, so that's the jurisprudence for the society enshrined into the uh, religious, the ideology. You can say that. But the modern principles that we have adopted right now, the modern values, freedom, kind of something, parity for women, men is equal, equal pay for equal work kind of thing. We have a modern constitution which guides us how the society will run in the future. Iran is also the part of United Nations. United Nations has also the human rights, some kind of principles they have set out. Denying the facts, and the values that are enshrined into the human rights. uh, they are imposing that 10 years, 5 to 10 years, you will be jailed if you are not wearing the hijab kind of things. Can you believe that? 10 to 5 year jail in India for those who have done murder, committed murder for whatever the reason is. But in Iran, it is merely are being imposed to the women, particularly if not wearing the hijab. You know the atrocities that they are committing against the women. It's a matter of their faith and their uh, jurisdiction of Iran. But I am not saying that. But in India, sometimes it is also being it erupting, coming out of the society that women are demanding to be wear the hijab. That's okay; they can wear that. But I don't think it should be. You have to live freely without any restrictions and follow the moral and principles which guides actually which purifies the soul, which connects the God. You know, need to be have a some kind of rational thinking, not to be driven by some uh, vested interest peoples. You can read out if you want Islam's Iran's legislatures. I'm reading something to you so that the things will become too much clear. Iranian women who flout the strict Islamic dress code mandates head head wearing, and modest clothing would face up to 10 years of jail under the bill that is passed right now. The push to set up penalties comes a year after a wave of protest sparks in the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, who had been arrested for allegedly breaching the rules. There is morality police who enforces this code. Iran's legislature approved the support for the culture of hijab and chastity bill for the trial period of 3 years. And of the news reported that under the bill, violations would be punished. Violations would be punished most severely if they are considered linked to what Iran's regard to is hostile, whoever the raising the voice against this atrocity, Iranian government saying that they are the foreign powers, you know, uh, working against the Iran. Okay, I don't know what they are doing, but I do so. I am saying that this is not the right thing. Very early, uh, before 2 and 3 days in past, I am telling you, Egypt took the very good step. He removed the hijab. When he removed the hijab kind of things, and no restrictions right now. You can wear if you want, and if you don't, you can avoid. So, very nice step, and France is doing as well. France is also saying that no, uh, hijab is not allowed in school and colleges. And in Supreme Court of India, this hijab kind of controversies went on, and Supreme Court came out of uh, judgment. I don't have right now remember, but the Supreme Court did uh, have said something about that. I will tell you my next video, but this is very controversial kind of things. But emancipation of women, I do support, and if they want, they should wear. If they don't, they should not be uh, punished for that. You know, they should not be suppressed due to doing so. Thank you very much. That was my purpose to share, because these are the social issues. Women has equal right to be live in a free society, hmm, without any restrictions. Thank you very much.